When you are in a new city, traveling on our very convenient and comfortable auto or tuk-tuk as you may say, is a very refreshing experience. Passing through the hustle and bustle of the city soaks up Varanasi's daily regular sights, making you a part of the local crowd. The daily chores, customs, and traditions of people foretells wonderful stories and is a perfect way to explore the city's unique gems if you are a traveler. Since today is my last day in this special city, I am off to visit some of the richest and oldest treasures around Varanasi. Located at a distance of 40 km from Varanasi, the Chunar Fort is located at Chunar town in Mirzapur, a district of the UP. Bordered by river Ganga on both sides, the fort is famous for its natural beauty and historical events. The dilapidated structure offers stunning vistas of the adjoining Ganga and the rolling hills. This fort was established by Maharaj Vikramaditya, the king of Ujjain, for his brother Raja Bhartihari. The Sonwa Mandap inside the Chunar fort was built by the king of Nepal, Sandera, in 1500s for his daughter Sonwa. The building has 28 pillars and a bauli having a width of 7 meter and depth 200 meter, which was used by the Princess Sonwa to take bath. The mandap never saw any marriage, but it still stands as a testimony of the yesteryear tales of bloodshed for the sake of love. I really fail to understand why people keep on doing this and ruin our age-old architecture. You know it has to come from within. If your conscience doesn't stop you, nothing is going to change. The fort also boasts of dungeons ventilated only by small air holes, which were built by Sher Shah Suri to keep the rulers he had defeated in battles. Humayun was also kept in one of these dungeons. Passing on from one ruler to the other, the Chunar fort has been rebuilt several times by the different rulers who have controlled it, and thus the architecture of the fort is a unique blend of varied style and culture. The thick walls of the fort were specially built to attack the approaching enemy from the other side. This is called the Well of Love, which was made by the king Vikramaditya for his wife. The queen used it for her ritual purification. There is also a dungeon and underground changing rooms inside the well. But now, due to security reason, the dungeon is closed. The well also bears a desolate air, and we learned that it was boarded up after someone committed suicide here. Going inside the well was not permitted, but with the help of a local guide, I thought of doing some adventure, and adventure is a must when you are out on a historical trip. So, yes, the inside of the well is in shambles. The staircase is very, very risky. We were being very careful while going down. It's better that you hold each other's hand while going down. And what I saw there was really threatening and sad. We as a society will never grow if we don't know how to keep our surroundings clean. And even in this beautiful place, people are spoiling it while throwing plastic bottles and garbage here and there. Just look at the place, look at the situation, how dirty the water is, and how people have used it. Sometimes I feel seriously the permission of visiting such places should be banned. Seriously, I sometimes feel that at least the places, at least these architectures will be protected only then. This is probably the hanging place where capital punishment was given on the king's order, and then the body was thrown into the Ganga. This is the royal court of Sher Shah Suri, and it was later the bungalow of Warren Hastings during the British rule. Our last spot in the Chunar fort was the splendid Jharokha, or the balcony of Fatima Begum, the queen. Let us now bid adieu to the Chunar fort and move ahead to Ramnagar fort. Some 14 kilometers from the downtown of Varanasi city lies the Ramnagar fort that was built by Kashi Naresh Maharaj Balwant Singh in 1750. The building was constructed with creamy colored Chunar sandstone in Mughal style architecture. Once you enter the fort, the ticket counter for the museum known as the Saraswati Bhavan will fall on the left. The ticket price is around 50 to 60 rupees, I suppose. I don't remember the correct price. The building inside the fort are made high above the ground level to protect from flood. A portion of the fort is only open to visitors, and the rest is a private residence of the present Maharaja of Banaras, Anant Narayan Singh. The Ramnagar fort is characterized by its majestic facade and large courtyard. The courtyard overlooking the river Ganga are the perfect place to enjoy a peaceful sunrise or sunset. We can still see remains here and there that take us back to the times when the British ruled our motherland. The raised flag here indicates that the Maharaja is residing inside the palace at the moment. The museum is filled with numerous antique treasures like ivory works, vintage cars of America, medieval costume, palanquins, and much more. The fort, despite of not being maintained very well, still retains its charm and remains a spot of historical significance for travelers. From here, we move to our next location, the place of Buddha, Sarnath. Known by visitors as the Thai Temple, the small red temple set to one side of the garden is officially called the Hinayana Buddha Temple, although the Thais call it the Wat Thai Temple. This was built by the Thai dignitaries in 1933, and this beautiful building is surrounded by a multitude of Buddhist statues, including a laughing Buddha and a scene depicting Buddha delivering his first sermon to his followers. This giant Buddha statue is located at the Thai Buddha Vihara at 80 feet height. It was built originally of stone over 14 years during the Indo-Thai joint effort. Sarnath has its significance being one of the 4 most important Buddhist pilgrimage destinations in the world, as Buddha gave his first sermon here. As our local guide briefs us about the history of the place, let me brief you also a little bit. I visited the archaeological Buddhist remains site in Sarnath, which is very near to the archaeological museum. The colossal ruins lie in the same compound as the Dhamek Stupa. This place has impressive collections of monasteries, stupas, temples, inscriptions, sculptures, and many more, dated from the 3rd century BC to 12th century AD. These sites are now maintained by the Archaeological Survey of India. The most celebrated pillar built by Emperor Ashok is the national emblem of India featuring 4 lions and the Dharma Chakra. It is the Ashok pillar. We can see the ruins of the Ashok pillar here that was built in 250 BC. The pillar is in a broken state now, but the 4 lion symbol is still safe in the Sarnath Museum. We are now moving towards the ruins of the Dharma Rajika Stupa, a very small stupa originally, but later on other parts being added to its structure and it became a huge grand structure of bricks. This was completely destroyed by the Diwan of Raja Chet Singh of Banaras to build temples from the material of this historical site. Today, It is only a flat circular structure of bricks. Dating back to the Gupta period, this small Hindu Panchayatna temple is like a sunken brick-built shrine with a modern roof cover. A large number of brick-built ruined shrines reside here. Clearly, this was the original route one took from the main shrine to the Dhammik Stupa. Standing over 40 meter tall, the monolithic Dhammik Stupa dominates the Buddhist complex at Sarnath. This solid cylindrical tower consists of a circular stone drum sitting on a rectangular basement, with each layer of stones bonded by iron clamps. The Dhammik Stupa appears to be a distorted form of Dharma Chakra, meaning the rotating of the Dharma wheel. The stupa's lowest section is entirely covered with finely carved stones. This circular stone drum still has a significant proportion of the original elaborate carving of floral and geometric patterns, together with human figures and birds. As our local guide explains us the last details, I feel my Varanasi trip would have been totally incomplete without visiting Sarnath. It's 25th December, Christmas in Varanasi. I see the harmony this city holds. When in today's time we question our secularism, Varanasi taught me how to respect all religion by respecting your own.
जन्मा येशु राजा जन्मा येशु राजा जन्मा.
As I wrap myself in beautiful Banarasi saris, I look back to my 5 days journey to this holiest place of old and new. As my not so super active mom takes the wheelchair to reach the ghat to witness her first ever Ganga Aarati, I have to acknowledge the effort of the local people here for this wheelchair facility helping the ones who have knee problems or walking disability. I take another route to say goodbye to the city of river by taking the evening boat. As once Mark Twain said, Benares is older than history, older than tradition, older even than legend, and looks twice as old as all of them put together. So, in this old historical city, which slowly embraces the digital India, I find the reason why once in life you must visit this city. Why this city is beyond religion, caste, gender, and brings out the inner you, which you yourself didn't know existed. As I witness the magical Aarti at the ghat and Varanasi lights up as I speak, I remember a Hindi शायरी. गंगा की घाटों की रौनक जैसे एक सपना सा लगता है. अनजान कोई भी हो, बनारस सबको अपना सा ही लगता है. My heart aches as I end my Varanasi journey, seeing the funeral pyre of Manikarnika. I can promise you, I will come back. I will come back to find myself in the city again, who taught me life beyond living. See you soon on another journey of curvy roads with Ro.